This video is made possible by the generosity of Fender. Since I was little, I've always been fascinated with fitting the most power possible in the smallest kit possible. And now, as a musician, we realize that we need a lot of gear to make a music studio. So I had the thought, what is the most powerful music studio I could fit into this? Now, the this in question is this super tiny bag, and inside is what I believe to be the most powerful micro music studio. Let's set it up and see how it sounds. Now, the brains here are built around my phone on this U-Green dock, which has USB-C, USB, power, and HDMI, and also folds up to be a magnet stand for the phone. As for the software here, I'm running in Fender Studio. So I'm gonna plug it in, pop it on, hit go, and I've already got my little touchscreen studio with a project up. Now, if there's one thing we know about phones running software, it's that they die eventually. So I also got this power bank with 1.5 charges for my phone. Also comes with its own USB-C. So I plug that right into the back. And now my phone and any devices plugged into this hub are going to be powered and charged while I go. This gives me more than enough time for whatever session I'm doing, so battery life is no longer a stressor for me. Now, for guitar and microphones, I've got the Fender Link I/O, which plugs in with USB-C, and my guitar goes right into there. And then for my microphone, I've got the PreSonus Revelator. Now, this of course needs a stand, so I've got this little jerry-rigged phone stand, and both the Fender Link I/O and the Revelator here have an output. Nice thing about this, though, in the stand is that it extends to be a pretty decent height for just coming out of a kit. So I will put that right there. The really cool thing about the Revelator is that you've got software on the computer where you can load up multiple presets with EQ, compression, sound effects. So you can preload all your effects on here so they're recorded right into your tiny phone. And that's a really quick way to get great mixes even when you're on the go. Now let's cable some things here. I've got my USB-C for the Fender Link I/O and my longer USB-C to USB-A for the Revelator. Now we're almost done here. We also have headphones. These here actually came with my travel guitar, but I found them to be really high quality in-ear phones, so I found something similar on Amazon if you're needing something. Now the very last two things in my kit here are completely optional, but this is a 1 terabyte USB drive. It's got both USB-A and flips around to USB-C. So I like plugging this in so I can keep all my projects on it. And then of course I have my controller. If you haven't seen the controller video, it's right here, but it attaches to my guitar and controls all of my software. So it helps a lot having some buttons with a touchscreen studio. So we've got our music studio, which is incredible and cool that we can record vocals, but it's not too much use without instruments. Now, guitars are large, but we want to keep with the theme of being portable, so we need this, which is my travel guitar. Now this is the Donner Hush. It's the smallest guitar I could find without sacrificing how it feels to play it and how it sounds. Top and the bottom pieces snap on, so it actually looks a little bit more like a real guitar, and we're good to go. So we're all set up out of a little green box in the middle of a field, and the question is, how does the guitar sound? Now remember, we're not looking to make something that sounds fine for on the go, but we're looking to make something really cool. We're going for cheap, portable, sounding really good. Here we go. Now this isn't just for recording simple guitar tracks. We can manipulate the EQ, build out a whole guitar chain with different effects, even build out how the amp works and responds. This is a multi-track mixer. So all we have to do is come up here, select what we want to listen to for the device, just like a regular DAW on the computer, and then we can hit record and go. We've even got a whole mixer here where we can adjust the channels of the guitar in the main, add and remove effects, and more. Having a DAW as a touchscreen is also really handy for navigation, loops, and all the good stuff that typically I have to click around on my computer. My finger works a little bit faster than the mouse. The really cool thing as well is if we've got our project on our hard drive, we can remove it and plug it into our computer to use the exact same DAW right there. But all that to say, this isn't just for recording a guitar in a field, this is for actually building songs wherever you are. So is grabbing a little bag and stuffing it full of stuff worth it to build a studio with? I think absolutely. With the multi-track recording, accepting anything into it, you can import songs and solo over them, and knowing everything is right in here, I think that's really, really cool. And most importantly, a lot cheaper than buying a whole laptop, whole computer, and DAW software. That's amazing. I'm gonna use this all the time.